Clyde, you ready?
Yes, sir, we're ready.
Okay. Hey, well, Chief Philly couldn't be here today, but he's in Huntsville today, so he's sorry he couldn't make it. But we're gonna start this day, and I begged Lieutenant Mills over the last couple of months to change his mind. I tried to pull the guy card, told him God didn't want him to go, but it didn't work out. But he's had a good career down here. He's meant a lot to me. I say I appreciate it. Everything you've given me over the years. So, but with that being said, before he gets to speak and before we hand out his stuff, we call it the McLeod moment. I know he's going to come up and say something, but this is your opportunity to come forward and maybe tell some of your stories from Lieutenant Mills' career here.
I guess I need to come up and mention my name. Mr. Mills.
There you go.
You drove all the way from Texas to get here. Burger King and McDonald's did you pass, son? They wouldn't hire you? I'm just saying that he reminds me of that every time he sees me. He thought he was an instructor in your academy. He had never tell me I was gonna make it. I said, Mr. Mills, you're not gonna make it. If you make it, I'm gonna make it. I'm like, you're not gonna make it. But he did. You know what, I'm proud of you. You serve your community well. Congratulations. And just keep doing what you're doing. See, that didn't take long. Thank you.
Mills will work in the gang unit, and one of the things that Mills would do is go out into the school and he would speak to the students. But one of the things that I remember most about him is just understanding people. He was dealing with this young man who was having problems in school, and the teachers and everybody thought he was just a bad kid. But Mills was able to communicate with this guy and found out the only problem this kid was having, he just wanted a school uniform. That's all. And so Mills went out and purchased, I think, 2 shirts, 2 pair of pants, and shoes, and gave these to this kid. No more problem. Because the kid was being bullied by other kids because of the way he was dressed. Instead of looking at a problem kid, as you stated, he was looking at a situation that needed to be corrected in this kid's mind. So by giving him those uniforms, this kid's whole attitude changed. Good in school, no further problem.
I was going to try to come up and say something funny because I got a lot of stuff.
We got a 2-second time frame.
But I can't. 20 years ago, we went through the academy together. And I didn't know my way. I was maybe 22 years old. Mills had already been there and done that. When we started, Mills was the age I am now. Just one. But being as though he was that age, he still outran everybody in the class. The fastest one in the whole academy class, and we were half his age. That tells y'all something. It should. The way that he wore his uniform from the academy all the way till he took the uniform off was impeccable. Nobody I've seen down here can shine a pair of boots like he had.
All right, John, time for you to go sit down.
Nobody. So that's been my motto for the last 20 years. You don't know it, but he has.
I ain't got nothing embarrassing to tell about it. We started together right here in this room. And like I said, Blackburn called him Sunshine. Mills sat right over there, the tables weren't up against the wall, I sat right back there. But we also had Mackey was here with us. Brian Bass was here with us. Dave Wazork was here with us. I think that's everybody that's in the room right now. Is that all our class that's in here?
Yeah, so far.
But, we had some good times, and, we appreciate you. So,
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Class of 78, Charlie.
You have been trained by or have worked with him, raise your hand. Okay, I want you to look up, think about something. They give you going away presents, and they give you pictures, but that's the best legacy that you can leave. Well done.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you all coming, I really do. This is a great milestone in my life. I thought that I was gonna write a speech or whatever, but I just decided to shoot from the hip. And tell you all, first of all, how much I appreciate each and every one of you for being a part of my life. You all helped me to understand that it wasn't about me, and that it's never. Now y'all know when I'm in the doing a ceremony or whatever, first thing I tell you. So y'all never know that, right? I know this is my last day, but we're still on the clock. So anyway, I just want you all to know that y'all helped me in so many ways. Some of you all don't know it, some of you do know, because you all have been an inspiration. I've worked with quite a few of you. Some of you know that we've had some long days, some long nights, and some heartaches and some headaches or whatever. But giving God the honor He has helped us through. And so, that being said, it has been a pleasure. It has really been a pleasure. I look forward to this day. I had a plan. It really wasn't my plan. It was God's plan, and it was my duty to follow His plan. And so therefore, I thank Him for bringing me to this milestone, because He made a promise to me, and He's kept that promise. And so, I thank Him for that, because there was a time I didn't know whether I was going to make it. And some of you guys, especially in the uniform, and those of you who are out of the uniform, probably has encountered some of those same had some of those same encounters to where you didn't know whether or not you was going to make it back home or make it back to see your loved ones. So by God's grace, we're here today, and so we must thank Him and honor Him first of all. Again, I thank you all for coming, and it's an honor. It's really an honor. Go over there and find my leprechaun. Don't come back to my formation until you find my leprechaun. You know what a leprechaun look like, son?
Sir, yes,
What a
sir.
leprechaun look like to you? What it look like to you?
Short with red hair, sir.
Short with red hair?
Sir, yes, sir.
Mine got blue hair, son. He got blue hair, son.
Yes, sir.
And don't you come back to my formation until you find my leprechaun. You understand me? Sir, yes, sir. Get out of here and go over there and get my leprechaun. Hey!